Will the USA's Grant Holloway fall to Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell this weekend in Rabat? Or will Hansle Parchment rule the roost? Plus, DARYL NEITA of Great Britain opens with a sub-10-second run in her first 100-meter. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Great Britain's DARYL NEITA celebrated the opening of her 100-meter outdoor season with a sub 10-second run. She wrote on her social media pages 10.97. Very happy with my first 100-meter of the season in Savona 2023. Let's go. Big thanks to the team. Just getting started, people. That's a good look. First one for the season, 10.97 for DARYL NEITA of Great Britain. So congratulations to Great Britain's DARYL NEITA, who has Jamaican connection. She herself said so. Her first 100-meter for the season in Savona, and she runs 10.97. Really good look for your first opener for the 2023 CC. Now, this weekend, the Rabat Diamond League takes place, and one of the clashes that we here at Peter Lloyd World we are seriously looking forward to is the clash between Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell and, of course, the USA's Grant Holloway. And we have to throw in the mix the Olympic gold medalist in the men's 110-meter hurdles, of course, Hansle Parchment. Now, you may or may not know this, but Rasheed Broadbell and Grant Holloway has had a very serious rivalry, so to speak, since the Diamond League season in 2022 last year. In fact, at one point, it was Rasheed Broadbell, the young gun, the young lion, so to speak, who had taken on Grant Holloway of the United States and beating him. This, of course, happened after Jamaica's Hansle Parchment, due to injury, had to pull out in the finals of the World Championships in the men's 110-meter hurdles just moments before the actual gun went off. Now, the men's 110-meter hurdles clash in Rabat features some great talent, and of course, including Rafael Pereira, Devon Allen, the aforementioned Broadbell, Holloway, and of course Parchment. So this is going to be a really, really good look. Now, the last time Broadbell and Holloway clashed, it was Holloway who walked away with a world leading time of 13.03, with Rasheed Broadbell running 13.12 to take that second spot. This, of course, was in the USA. That was also their first meeting running against each other for the 2023 season. Of late, we did see Rasheed Broadbell set a meet record when he participated in the New Life Invitational, which took place in the Bahamas.
Fair start. And we'll see how this race develops now. Hansle Parchment with the big frame has got some work to do because Rasheed Broadbell is running well.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents.
And that is going...
So, this clash between Broadbell and Grant Holloway is one that I'm really looking forward to come the Rabat Diamond League this weekend, which happens, of course, on May the 28th. But I have to tell you, people, we must put the remarkable Hansle Parchment in the mix. It's still very, very early in the season. I have really no idea what kind of form he's actually in. So it's hard to tell, but you can never count Hansle Parchment out. Hansle Parchment at his best is virtually unbeatable. You must remember that he was pretty much unbeatable last year right up until injury. But like I said, I have no real idea as to what kind of form he is actually in at this point in time. And we cannot count out Devon Allen of the United States, who is another tremendous hurdler. You cannot ever count out that young man. But I think that in this instance, the numbers tell me, based on what I've seen so far this year, that the battle is probably really going to be between these three, which of course will be Broadbell and Grant Holloway, and of course Hansle Parchment. But like I said, it's really hard to tell because I have no idea what kind of form Hansle Parchment in. I've seen Broadbell reach several times, and I've seen Holloway race several times. Holloway just looks amazing at this point in time, but Broadbell and himself have, like I said, this established rivalry, so to speak. So it's going to be a close run, and I'm excited to see this. But like Mr. People, we cannot count out Hansle Parchment. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think Devon Allen has any chance in this situation? Are you going to give it to Hansle Parchment? Is it Grant Holloway or is it Broadbell? The point is, though, it's still relatively early in the season, so it's going to be hard to really see where these athletes are at. Like I've said before in several occasions, in several videos, the real purpose at this point for all these athletes, outside of working on technique, improving their times bit by bit, is to peak in time for World Championships and to start that peak actually at their country's national trials. Meaning for Grant Holloway and Devon Allen, it would be, of course, the national trials for the United States, and our athletes, Parchment and Broadbell, it would be for the national trials here in Jamaica. But seriously, people, I'm looking forward to this. I really think this young man, Rasheed Broadbell, is one to watch. Remember, he is the Commonwealth Games gold medalist and champion from 2022, and he's just such a tremendous raw talent who is just getting better and better and better. So I'm really excited to see that. Also, I have to say kudos and congrats again to DARYL NEITA, opening with a 10.97, your first 100 meter for the season. That's a pretty good look. If I remember correctly, in Doha, her compatriot, who we call Kozo, Deezer Asher Smith, opened with 10.98 in that race in Doha with Sha'Carri Richardson and Jamaica's remarkable Sharika Jackson. So it's going to be fire, people. Now keep it locked here to Peter Lloyd, where we will keep you up to date. But once more, tell me, who no having a money pan? Who do you think is going to win? Is it Holloway? Is it Broadbell? Is it Parchment? Or is it Devon Allen even? Or even Raphael? Who do you think could possibly win? In this instance, I am leaning, of course, towards Broadbell. I am leaning, of course, towards Parchment. But the truth is, Holloway has just been on fire since he started the season. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd absolutely, again, love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!